Hey guys, it's Nicole, and today I'm playing a little bit of catch up on some videos that I just have not had time to edit. A lot of them are going to be the Scraproom kit club. Today I am using the kit for the Simple Stories Sweet Talk line, and the kit came with 2 sheets of white cardstock, and then you always get 3 sheets of a pattern paper, and this one had a floral and then like a red kind of polka dot pattern. I don't have the paper names in front of me, but this is a current collection. That's kind of the nice thing about the Scraproom, is that all 4 kits feature new lines, so you kind of get to play around with new stuff and see what you like. And then these are the other 2 patterns, and again, when I'm first looking at the kit, I tend to flip the paper over to what I think I'm going to end up using. And you'll see in the video that I end up kind of using the back sides of a lot of these. And then you get a little sampling of some of the embellishments. So I have phrases from the foam stickers, and then a little sampling of the die cuts. And this is all the stuff that comes in the main kit, and then a little thing of enamel dots. And then from there, I did go ahead and open up the embellishment add-on that I also received. And I'm going to go ahead and pull out this chipboard sheet. Not 100% sure if I'm going to end up using anything from here. I did just go ahead and pull it out so I could kind of start figuring out a game plan. And then here I have my photos just kind of printed into a photo collage. Again, this is just sort of saving me a lot of time lately. And this was sort of my loose plan for what I thought might work, and it pretty much is going to end up staying this way. This is sort of why I like photo collages so much, is it takes away a lot of the decision-making process for me, because the area of photos is so large, and it is like, it's basically a giant rectangle. So the only thing I have to really worry about from then on is, you know, what's left. And that usually doesn't leave a ton of space. So it's pretty much just from there, okay, how do I want to cut my paper? Which patterns do I want to see more prominently? And then, where do I think I can fit my title and my journaling and stuff like that. And again, I've told you guys this many times, pattern paper is my favorite product, and Simple Stories is my favorite manufacturer. So this is kind of a win-win for me. I definitely don't think that I would go back and buy this collection, only because for my specific needs, I don't do a lot of like love themed layouts. I will typically have maybe 1 or 2 that are Valentine's Day themed or photos, that kind of a thing. So this size of a kit is perfect for me, because I can get those documented, and then I don't have like a ton of product left over. Now, originally I thought I was going to use a different pattern paper at the top, but I felt like my title was getting lost. And even at this point, I have not sort of realized yet that half of my title is also the aqua color. And that's kind of the majority of this floral pattern, is that aqua. So that's going to end up getting lost here in a little bit. So I am going to just kind of do a trick that I tend to do. But this basic setup here is a go-to for me. I just like strips of pattern paper. If I know that I've got a large photo collage, I'm not going to bother having the pattern paper meet behind it. So a lot of times there's just a big hole behind that collage to kind of save on paper a little bit. And then to be able to kind of give the edge a finished look, and also include more different patterns than the 2 that I've already selected. I like to do things like a border punch, and then like super skinny strips. So like the super skinny one, I used that black and white, which I'm hoping by the time I render this video and take it out of the software that the image clears up for you guys. For me, black and white stripes and that type of thing on my camera when I'm editing the videos look really weird. So I'm hoping that by the time you guys are watching this, that those patterns don't look weird to you. Now, this is kind of my trick for if things are getting lost on a pattern paper, is I will take a doily and cut it in half. I will go and get vellum and cut it into a circle. Anything to just kind of give me a little cheater area to put my stuff on. And it is a little hard to see in the video, but in real life, it's just enough to help that forever phrase be prominent and kind of stand on its own and not kind of get lost in everything. And then I originally thought that I was going to cut some of those hearts out of the pattern paper until I realized that pretty much all of them are stuck to each other. They weren't like individual hearts. So I kind of just shelved that idea and chose to just kind of keep things simple. So I'm pretty much relying on the die cut shapes that were specific to my kit. So the panda, which I just cut the phrase off, it was going to get tucked back there anyways. I had this cute little envelope with hearts exploding out of it. And I think I had one or two of the little conversation hearts. And then I took the calendar from the chipboard sheet. And I think a couple hearts from the chipboard sheet. And then I just went ahead and used up those enamel dots that came with the kit and just kind of called it good from that point as far as embellishments. And then I have been kind of on this kick lately of if I don't have a lot of journaling to say, like, you know, maybe I've only got 1 or 2 sentences worth, is I like to just type it in like one long phrase. And to do that, I just changed the orientation in my Word software to be landscape or horizontal. I type out my sentence and then just kind of run it through my printer on some cardstock, and just super easy. So between this and photo collages, I'm kind of stuck in this like repeating elements type thing, but I'm okay with that. I have kind of learned over the years to just lean into what works for me, especially knowing that I don't scrapbook in order, so it's not like everything's going to be neighbors in the same album. This stuff will be spread out and it won't be repeated within my albums. So with that, here's the up close photos of the layout. And again, please go ahead and open the description box by hitting show more. All the information for the kit and stuff like that will be down below. And probably my next couple videos are going to be design team projects with the March kit, mostly because I have not kind of settled on what other project or self-issued challenge I want to give myself. So until then, I'm just focused on like deadlines for design teamwork. And with that, I thank you guys always for stopping by and spending time with me, and I'll catch you later.